People don't really understand quite how dangerous the world can be for somewhat of a marginalized identity. So it's hard to imagine just how important it is to identify these spaces. Inclusive Guide is a review website, kind of like Yelp or Google, but instead of rating businesses on the products or services, like how good were the donuts, you can rate businesses on how you were treated in regard to your identity. We want to map out, using community buy-in, all of the safe spaces just for you. And through that vision, I just hope that we can end up leveraging the economy towards one of inclusion.
I've been told I'm a super user of Inclusive Guide. So when I saw what it was, I immediately got really excited because from my perspective as a mixed race, trans, neurodivergent person, places aren't always made with me in mind and haven't always been safe for me. And so I feel like usually we have to rely on whisper networks to find out that a place isn't safe. So I can log on and see who is going to be trans affirming from the perspective of people who have experienced it, who share my identity. And I think that's incredibly helpful. It's way better than whisper networks. The more information we have, the better chance we have at finding those places that are safe and that celebrate us and that welcome us completely as our authentic selves.
If you're an individual user, you might go on, create a profile, write down any demographics that are important to you that might inform how somebody at a business could treat you. So for me, it might be that I'm a woman, that I'm Black, maybe that I'm even mixed race, I'm queer, things like that. If I used adaptive equipment, such as a wheelchair or crutches. Inclusive Guide takes a page from the Green Book, almost literally, and people can submit businesses such as where we are right now, the Whittier Cafe. It's one of the first locations that was on the Inclusive Guide. It's a place that we love. It's a place that spreads word around the communities of color, immigrant communities to come here. It's a safe space for everyone. It's a perfect example of how we want that word to spread further. So on Inclusive Guide, anybody can rate and review. It doesn't just have to be spreading through our friends or our coworkers or our professional networks. Now that information is available even to visitors from out of state who might be wanting to come to Denver. They can go on inclusiveguide.com. They can search for businesses, coffee shops like this one that are perhaps owned by a person of color, which Whittier Cafe is. That have gender-neutral bathrooms, which they have here, and other features that might be really accessible to them and might be a beacon of safety and hope. We really want to promote and uplift places like Whittier that are doing a great job to attract people that they serve.
You know, it's natural for us to want to be inclusive, and it's natural for us to reach out to and connect with folks who feel like, you know, that they are marginalized or they don't have anywhere to go. It's second nature for a business like mine. That's not the case for most businesses, though. And so that's a powerful role that the Inclusive Guide has, is saying, hey, you have a space that doesn't feel welcoming. Here's some things you can do differently to be more welcoming. My hope is that people around the city and the state will reach out or reach in and say, hey, can you help us? We want to be more representative and we want to serve more of the general community. How do we do that?
A lot of people like to look for patterns of bias or discrimination, but you might not even be aware that these things are happening. Most of the time it's unconscious. So Inclusive Guide provides data behind customer issues so that businesses can start to tell if they do have things that they need to address. So if you are interested in signing up Inclusive Guide and being part of the Inclusive Guide community, we would love to have you. We would love everybody of all backgrounds. Just head to inclusiveguide.com. Once there, you sign up for an account. Once you have done that, you just start rating businesses, celebrating the places that celebrate you. And I just want to see this huge digital map of places where you can envision yourself just living your best life.
Stay elevated by subscribing to the city's YouTube page and stay tuned to our social media channels for more content. Don't miss our new episodes of Elevating Denver, premiering each month. Thanks for watching, Denver.